what was your sort of attitude and approach to that part of what they may need from you going into that game Saturday?
I mean, my attitude for every game really is just to do whatever I need to help the team win. So whether it's run 100 times a game, throw the ball 100 times a game, whatever the team needs me to do to win, I'm down to do it.
Did you think maybe you would run more this year, or has this kind of gone as you expected?
It's pretty much gone as I expected. I just run when I need to, and when the team needs me to. And Coach Day usually gives me a warning and kind of in the game plan, like, yo, we kind of need you to run this more this week. So my main thing is pretty much just helping the team out to win.
It's just weird because for those of us who've covered Ohio State for a long time, they run the quarterback here a lot. Urban Meyer always liked to run the quarterback here. Do you feel like you guys do use it for when it's really needed? It's maybe in the red zone, maybe when you need to get a key first down. Is that how you guys decide when it's time for you to run?
I mean, that's Coach Day's job. That's not my job. My job is just do what Coach Day asked me to do to the best of my ability. So whether we run in certain situations, that's pretty much for
Justin,
Coach Day.
how are you feeling physically right now? Obviously, you hurt your back a little bit on Saturday.
I mean, my back's kind of sore, but I think I should be good in a few days, so nothing really major.
What are the things you feel like you have to do over this bye week to kind of rest and recover and make sure you are good to go for that home stretch of a season?
Yeah, so I think a lot of guys, they use bye weeks to rest and stuff like that, but I don't. I take an approach to the bye week as a time to get better. So during the bye week, I'm just gonna go back to fundamentals and just working on my feet and just pocket presence, just get down to the basics really.
Is there a balance that you have to strike between making sure you are getting enough rest, enough recovery, and still getting out there and getting those reps that you want to get?
I think in some positions, but quarterback, I don't think the things we do, I don't think it's too vigorous or too hard. I think I get a good amount of rest, so I'm not really worried about getting rest. I'm just worried about getting better.
So since you're not getting hit in practice, it's not as big of a thing.
Exactly.
Justin, how much that you've gone through now some bad weather game here? I know that's not something you saw a lot of down there in Georgia.
I don't think so. I mean, because we practice with wet balls and stuff like that, so I think the coaches do a great job of preparing us for the weather and different things like that. So I wouldn't say it's meaningful. Of course, it's meaningful, and we showed that we could do it. But I think the team has known that we could do it by doing it in practice.
Some quarterbacks really, hate those wet balls. You'd obviously rather have perfect conditions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like you handled it? You didn't have to throw it all that much on Saturday, but how do you do with adverse conditions?
I feel like I handled it well enough. I mean, we won the game, so I think at the end of the day, whether you turn the ball over, whether you don't, I think Coach Day always says just handle it better than the other quarterback. So I think I did a good job of doing that, and overall, I mean, we got the win. So I think that's pretty much all that matters.
Hey, it was chilly, but it wasn't that cold. Was it still the coldest you've ever played in?
No.
What have you played in this cold?
In high school, I think the game was like 27 degrees.
Okay.
So yeah, it was pretty cold one game.
So there's a late November game. If you go to Ann Arbor, it's 25.
Yeah, it was, the difference between high school and here is that they have the heated benches and stuff like that. So I think I should be good on that.
Justin, how meaningful is it to you to be included in the Heisman discussion?
I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm just worried about winning because if you lose one game, that goes really all out the window. So I'm not really focused on individual accolades. I'm just focused on the team and winning every game and just getting through each and every week.
Do you have any teammates that you feel should be in that discussion?
Like I said before, I don't think the team's really focused on individual things. I think we're just focused on the team and just winning every game.
How much are you guys